So how do we make work more enjoyable for our team members? Hey, it's Scott Beebe with Business on Purpose. It's time to be liberated from the chaos of working in your business. We were sitting by the fire just a couple of nights ago when a phone call came in around midnight. And on the other end of the phone were my son and a group of 17 and 18-year-old male voices practically shouting in unison, saying, "You're not going to believe this. We got Mr. B to do the worm in the middle of the dance floor." You see, it was prom night and the final opportunity for these young men to slay the dance floor. That was their instruction before they went with their high school classmates, and they wasted no time making a night that they would both remember and also joke about for decades to come. By the way, Mr. B, he's an unpretentious and well-beloved principal of their high school. And yes, he succumbed to the pressure of a group of fun-loving seniors and wormed his way into their hearts forever. A year prior to that night, those same young men began developing a written plan for prom. What they would wear, what they would eat, where they would go before and after, and most importantly, the energy and the dance moves they would bring to the dance floor. One of the young men actually made this statement the next morning. He said, "Like Sherman, I came in and left a path of destruction. Only mine was on the dance floor." The night was capped by the reality that their most unassuming and softest speaking friend would end up being coronated prom king. The after party was a mix of acrobatic stunts, still in tuxedo dugs, and an endless flow of food, long games of manhunt and wood, crashing on air mattresses in an old shed, and then waking up to the delicacies and delicious scattered, smothered, and covered tasty treats of the always open invitation to the Waffle House. By the way, what of the prom king? Well, the next morning he decided to make his entrance to the after party in running shorts, suspenders, no shirt, and his newly received prom king crown. Of course he did, right? These young men, they had fun. They had real fun, the type of fun you want to have, fun that builds a culture, fun that you want to remember. Not just fun you can remember, fun you want to share with others so that they can enjoy a morsel of the fun themselves, fun that breeds more fun down the road when you're sitting around your own fireplace reflecting. Now, you push back saying, well, that's not really my personality to have all of that fun. Well, that's where you're wrong. Fun is not reserved only for those who are considered to be fun. Fun is not a scarce commodity. Fun can spark at any moment. You could even stop and have fun right now. You could go listen to a Jim Gaffigan joke and belly laugh right now. You could think about your most embarrassing moment and belly laugh right now. You could go pull a goofy prank on a family member or a team member and belly laugh right now. I looked it up. The English word for fun has its root in an old French word. And it's an interesting word called amuser. I think I'm saying that correctly. It looks like amuser. It's where we get our word amusement. And it means to stupefy, to waste time, to gape, to wander, to loiter. And I love this one, to be lost in thought. Jeff Campbell, a friend of mine, encouraged me to be intentionally wasteful every now and then. That's what fun is. It's being able to laugh and be intentionally wasteful. Of course, fun's not our continual state in life, but it's something we should certainly make more time for. So what I thought I would do is share just a few ways that we can begin to incorporate more fun into our day-to-day. The first, schedule it. I know. Putting an activity on a calendar, it feels like it cheapens the sincerity of the activity, but it's not true. I want you to think about the National Football League, this massive, global, multi-billion-dollar industry. Guess what they do? They schedule their fun. Every Thursday night at 8, Sundays at 1, 4:25, and 8:20 p.m., and Monday nights at 8 o'clock. An example of scheduling fun in a business is to do something simple like start each team meeting with a big win, something fun, interesting, or special that has happened in life or in business that's worth sharing. Every time our team shares a big win, we always end up laughing along with one of our team members following something that they share. Another thing you can do is put those dates on the business calendar to go do something different, something fun. And make time to plan those dates. Not just classic team building, that's fun, but even a one-day training each year where you inject some light-hearted fun into the day. Shoreline Construction recently had their annual offsite team training that was loaded with learning and with laughter. Also, Coastal Shores Landscaping did the same thing, and the room was filled with smiles the entire time. Those high school seniors I mentioned, they made a plan, and they haven't stopped talking about the results. The second thing you can do to have a little bit more fun is to give yourself permission to be intentionally wasteful. The intention makes it purposeful, and the wastefulness allows you to not be productive for a little while. Now, for a productivity hound like me, the permission to be intentionally wasteful, it's hard. It helps that I'm married to a lady who knows that I struggle with intentional wastefulness. She loves to have a great time, and so she'll often nudge me and just say, hey, enjoy it. It'll be okay. Time is a scarce commodity, but it does not require perfect efficiency. The third element that you can start to do to have a little bit more fun is spend time with people who like to have fun. Hang around those people. This is not a call for you to surround yourself with people who live life steep in mindless immaturity. That's not what I'm saying. Jim Gaffigan, for instance, he's by far my favorite comedian. On what is a very short list, and what to us sounds like goofiness, is actually the product of hundreds of hours of thought, script, practice, rewrite, edit, practice again, and deliver it, and we belly laugh. Comedy's hard, and it requires mature discipline. The most ineffective comedians are the ones who have to lace their comedy with profanity and crass thoughts. They're not funny. Creating comedy with immaturity is easy, but it's not very funny. Creating comedy with maturity is hard, and it's ragingly hilarious. We assume that someone is naturally funny and simply stands up on a stage and cracks whatever jokes happen to populate their brain in the moment. Jim Gaffigan's entire stand-up routine is deeply scripted. In fact, his wife is often the writer of the majority of his comedy bits. Being fun may feel hard to you, so surround yourself with fun people who share your same values and work hard at having fun and to be funny. While many students made different and in some cases regrettable decisions on prom night, the group of young men who shredded the dance floor decided to surround themselves with other fun friends who share the same values, and it led to a fun night they wish to remember. So, here's our challenge. Go throw a frisbee today. Go Google a joke and share it with your friends, your family, or team members. Give yourself permission to laugh a little bit, to have joy, to loosen up a bit, and to be lost into some goofy thoughts. By the way, why don't I try to make you laugh with my favorite Jim Gaffigan bit? He said this at a stand-up one time. He said, I like to make people feel comfortable. That's why I'd like to talk to you about Jesus. First time I heard it, I cried and smiled. A straight-up belly laugh. And maybe you will too. So let's have a little bit more fun. Take some time. Schedule it. Go back. Give yourself permission to be intentionally wasteful. And then spend more time with people who like to have fun. Mature people who like to have fun. And you can belly laugh your way into a job you love, into a home you love, and into friendships that you love. Hey, make sure to check us out for more resources at mybusinessonpurpose.com, where we're trying our very best to have a little bit of fun and also to help liberate business owners from the chaos of working in their business. Why? So you can have more fun.